That was an unmanned weapon. A prototype. I made it myself.
Who are you?
I work here. Well, used to, anyway. Name's Huey. And who might you be? You don't look like one of those mercenaries.
Me. I'm an entomologist.
Yeah.
A fighting entomologist?
Yeah, I specialize in butterflies. I'm here to catch Ulysses.
Ulysses? Huh. I didn't think they lived in Costa Rica.
You fell for that?
Morphos, maybe?
That's it. Need to get some before the Washington Treaty goes into effect.
Says here Morphos aren't covered under the treaty.
Must have slipped my mind.
You sure you're feeling all right?
Anyway, long story short, the butterfly got away. So how about it, Doc? Did you make that big butterfly too?
Yes. And no.
What was that thing? What are they doing here?
Huh. Something tells me you're no ordinary entomologist.
Gee, what gave it away?
The nukes were loaded on that machine. The project's entering its final phase.
Project?
Metal Gear.
That's right. The thermonuclear warheads they brought in, the bases scattered throughout Costa Rica, the mercenaries, the AI weapons, the research we were conducting here. It's all for this. We used this facility to develop unmanned weapons.
Unmanned?
Robots. The one you just fought was a pupa. There's also a flying type called Chrysalis and a treaded type, the Cocoon.
Yeah, those are coming.
Motor control, target detection, tracking, attack, capture, and transport functions are all controlled by an electronic brain. There's no need for a human pilot. They can only follow simple commands, though.
Why build them here?
For the CIA. They invited me here a year ago.
That's who that guy was.
CIA's station chief for Central America. Goes by the name of Hot Coldman. Apparently he was some sort of hero back at the height of the Cold War. He's the one running the show. We called it the Peace Walker Project.
Peace Walker.
Dun dun dun.
They're going to deploy a new type of nuclear weapon along the Caribbean coast of Latin America. A mobile, unmanned nuclear platform.
Metal Gear.
Unmanned nuclear platform.
A fail-deadly system that can automatically move into position and launch a retaliatory nuclear strike. It can move on its own, and stealth shields it from radar and satellite detection, drastically reducing the risk of it being destroyed in a preemptive strike.
And this is the new deterrent?
Supposed to be. The problem is the locomotion system. There's no dry season in the Caribbean. It rains all year round. The terrain is full of tropical rainforest. A lot of the time you can't even build a proper road. So I went back to where it all started.
What's that?
Legs. Walking power. A mobile launcher carrying a thermonuclear warhead even more powerful than the Soviet RDS-220s. That's Peace Walker.
Ooh.
Chico's Basilisco.
We did the assembly and field testing here.
A walking nuke.
I sort of borrowed the original idea from behind the Iron Curtain.
The missing link between infantry and artillery.
Grannon.
Metal Gear.
Metal Gear.
Metal
Knew it.
Gear. But they'd actually need to deploy dozens of them. Coldman needs funding for that. And to get it, he's planning a test, which will also serve as a demonstration for the folks back at Langley.
Wait, he's launching a nuke to prove that his perfect deterrent works?
In his words, to prove that if someone attacks us, we will strike back. Put simply, nuclear deterrence is the idea of using nukes to keep nukes in check. If one side launches nuclear weapons, the other is sure to launch theirs in retaliation, which makes launching an act of suicide. In the end, neither side can use its nukes. It's thanks to this doctrine that the world's two superpowers have avoided all-out confrontation. Nuclear deterrence has brought us peace. At the very least, it's prevented another world war from breaking out. But the theory of nuclear deterrence exists only on paper. In reality, there's no guarantee that either side would follow through with retaliation. There's the chance that a preemptive strike could destroy all the missile bases, render them unable to retaliate. But the biggest flaw in the theory is that the decision to retaliate has to be made by human beings. Let me give you a real-world example. Let's say Country X launches first against Country Y. If the people in charge of Country Y are like you and me, they're not going to be able to retaliate, knowing that they're effectively ending all human life.
So then the weak link in nuclear deterrence theory is the uncertainty of retaliation.
Bingo. And that creates a loophole Country X can exploit to launch the first strike. Which is why we designed the system to be unmanned. With Peace Walker, retaliation is certain. It chooses the appropriate target and launches a retaliatory nuclear strike every time, without needing human input to make the call. Launching a nuclear strike against Peace Walker is tantamount to pushing the launch button against yourself. It closes the loophole in nuclear deterrence theory, rendering our friends in Country X completely unable to launch.
Interesting.
What Coleman is saying is that to achieve this goal, we need to demonstrate that retaliation will be carried out by a machine. He will launch his nuke. And then his version of deterrence will be complete.
And you believe him?
I believe in peace through nuclear deterrence.
Why?
My father worked on the Manhattan Project. He put his whole life into that research. And all it created was this illusion of peace called deterrence. And then I was born, unable to walk. I had no choice but to face up to the nukes. But if they do end up launching, it'll all have been for nothing. They've got to be stopped.
Where'd they take the warheads?
To a base near the border. The final test is 5 days from now.
Where's the base?
You're gonna stop them?
Damn straight.
It's kind of a hike. And besides, there's a surefire way to halt the project. You see, Peace Walker isn't quite finished yet.
What do you mean?
It's missing one last critical structural component. The AI. Its brain. The reptile pod, the electronic brain I was working on, can only follow commands like, go there, attack that. I guess you could compare it to the human cerebellum. But for nuclear deterrence to work, it must function in place of a human decision maker. It needs something to analyze the huge volumes of data coming in and select an appropriate target for retaliation. Hence, it needs the high-level decision-making ability of a cerebrum.
A mechanical cerebrum.
The hardware configuration is modeled on the human brain, similar to the pod I worked on, but its role is completely different.
Where's it being made?
A research lab to the north. An AI expert named Dr. Strangelove is developing it. Very hush-hush.
Ooh, hotness.
Strangelove.
Strangelove was recruited from the States, too. In the field of AI, there's no one better, that's for sure. But man, what a basket case. She hates everybody. Go to the lab and destroy Peace Walker's cerebrum. I'm pretty sure they haven't finished the final calibrations yet. I'll lend you my ID card. It'll get you through security at the lab. Oh, and one more thing.
What's this? A letter of recommendation?
Yeah, it's from me to Dr. Strangelove. Don't read it, okay?
Love letter.
So what will you do now?
I'm done with science. At this rate, I'm probably already halfway to hell anyway.
Not so fast. Why not join us?
Yeah.
Our place is outer heaven. You'd fit right in.
Outer heaven?
Yeah.
I'm probably better suited to something like that than this paradise.
Good. You get a free balloon trip for signing up. Enjoy it. You'll feel like a butterfly.
You're an agent, right? Who do you work for?
Me? I was a Cold War tool, same as you. Now I'm not so useful anymore, so they cut me loose. I don't answer to anyone. Call me Snake.
Snake. That name seems familiar somehow.
That's probably just deja vu.
You see that there? Beyond the cloud forest? See those ruins?
Yeah.
That's where you'll find Dr. Strangelove's lab.
That looks like a long trip. Alright, cutscene over. Can get into some gameplay. Alright, let's see how I did. Okay. A at least? Give me an A, come on. A C! What the hell is wrong with you? I guess I did lose a lot of health. I did use the frickin' thing. Ugh, fine. Whatever. Obtain design specs for the following weapons item. Support supply marker thrown. Design specs rank 2. Nice. Obtain design specs for the following weapon item. Chaff grenade design specs rank 1. Obtain design specs for the following weapon item. Night vision goggles. Design specs rank 1. Ooh, those could be useful.
Snake, the doctor's safe here with us.
Huey, how are you feeling?
Never better. This is quite the pad you've got here, boss. I'm impressed.
Call me Snake.
Whatever you say. Like it or not, everyone here calls you boss. By the way, if you're at all interested in improving your tech, by all means assign me to the R&D section.
Hell yeah, I will.
I'm pretty sure I'll be of some use. Once we have the necessary materials and blueprints, we can start work on that bipedal mech.
I appreciate that, but are you sure you're okay with having your work used for war?
I'll be using it to keep past mistakes in check. If I can help thwart the Peace Walker project, I'm happy to do it.
Deterrence theory, Huey style, huh?
Anyway, if you need any intel on the enemy's weapons or electronic brains, contact me. I've been given my own frequency.
Sounds good to me, Doc. I'll do that.
Good. Whatever the means, you must put a stop to their plans.
Alright. But seriously, where else did Huey think I'd place him?
Hey, boss. You mind if we powwow for a sec?
What's
a powwow?
MSF brand rations.
Actually, that sounds... No. With all the men we have now, it may be time we started sending some of them to other countries.
You mean dispatching marks?
How else are we gonna keep feeding the crew we have?
I know. You're right.
Okay. To deploy troops, select Outer Ops from the Mother Base menu. If it goes really well, we might even get new recruits, weapon design specs, or leads on new missions. We can deploy any vehicles or large-scale weapons in our arsenal as well.
And if things don't go really well?
Yeah, we could lose men. I won't try and force you. You're the one calling the shots here, boss.
Ooh. Oh yeah, Outer Ops, I remember that. It's like, it's a very simple thing. You guys will see, for those who haven't played Peace Walker. For those who have, you know what this is. You can now deploy mercenary units to conflict zones requesting your services. Deploy troops from the Outer Ops menu. Huey joined. Submachine gun, nice. Placeable weapon, solid magazine. Cool. Liquid magazine, ID card, chaff grenade, night vision goggle, and some upgrades. Cool. Okay, first things first, let's check out the R&D section. You've got chaff grenades, that's 20... God, okay. Let's actually handle staff first. Hideo, my man. Holy God, he is good at... My God, okay. You guys know what? Maybe, combat can take a backseat for him. Yeah, I'm gonna... Can I recruit him from... Or actually, can I place him in a mission from... You know, the R&D or mess hall or medical or intel? Or do I have to place him in combat unit? I think I have to place him in combat unit. Yeah, right now I'm just gonna place him somewhere better. Like intel here. Man. I don't know. Medical team. Oh, this guy's good for combat. I'll put him there. Huey is good for R&D, so I'll put him here. Smoke grenade rank 2. Nice. Ration rank 2. Perfect. This guy I'll place in the, I don't know. Intel or medical? Medical seems more useful right now. For now, yeah. Oh, one more. This guy, I'm gonna put him in R&D. Okay, cool. Now, let's take a look at what we have here. Chaff grenade. That could turn out to be useful. Ooh, smoke grenades rank 2. They last longer. I could definitely use that. Chaff grenade rank 1. 20,260 GMP. What about items? Ooh, man, these are tempting. What is this? Exactly. Electronic optical device that detects heat sources, enabling vision in the dark. Oh, right, night vision goggles. God, I don't know. Definitely ration, just in case. You know, I'll just develop everything. I have the money, or the GMP. Okay, perfect. Now I'm gonna go into outer ops and see what I can do there. Yes, I would like to view a tutorial. It's been a while. In outer ops, you can send units to conflict zones to participate in combat. Battles will take place as you progress time by completing main ops or extra ops missions. If your soldiers are victorious, they will gain experience and you will bring in greater amounts of GMP. You can also obtain rewards and new recruits from the areas you help. However, if you're defeated, soldiers may come back injured or not come back at all. Mechs that sustain damage in battle can be repaired by temporarily removing them from the combat lineup. This concludes the tutorial. Cool. So yeah, this is essentially kind of an RPG thing. It's like an automatic RPG thing. I don't know how else to describe it really, but alright, whatever. You guys will see what I mean once I actually do this. Who's good at combat here? Wow, this guy, Dorado, he's aight. I'll have, yeah, this guy. Let's put some mechs here. Alive. Where's the tank? Get this guy in here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure my team will win against those two soldiers. Combat unit. This guy here. This guy here. This guy here, and this guy here. And we'll see what happens. Team Bravo, I'll, sure, why not? Actually, let's have one mech per unit. So yes, let's get him out of here, the lab, and I'll replace him with this guy. And I'll put a mech in here. And then combat unit here. These guys better not disappoint. Okay, cool. So we've got these three that we can engage in. This one's pretty easy. So I'm gonna send out Bravo because it's sort of the weaker team. This one is also all soldiers, so yeah. Dispatch Team Bravo here, and Dispatch Team Alpha here. Should be a piece of cake. Alright, and yeah, essentially, I'll kind of battle it out automatically. And, yeah, it's interesting, I don't know. It's really not like the most awesome thing in the world, but it's just kind of there, and it helps. Okay, I think I'm done here. Let's do some missions now. Man, I really want Kojima to go out into battle, and I want him to become a total badass. Okay, do we have any new side ops? Yes, we do. But, I don't know. Should I tackle some side ops right now? Whoa, we got some vehicular battles. It's kind of like a boss battle here. Target demolition. Blow up the designated target and enemy base along Rio del Jade. Jade, whatever. The target can only be destroyed with C4 charges. Okay, these seem pretty easy. Yeah, let's do it. So, useful in recovery to rescue the researcher held prisoner at the prison facility. Yeah, let's do some side ops.
Let's get this mission started. Complete the mission and proceed to the Fulton...
Got it. Mission prep. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna send Hideo out. I want him to be the best soldier ever. So I'm gonna change my staff around a little bit. It's probably kind of a waste, but I like Hideo Kojima. And I want to think of him as some badass soldier who goes out there and takes names. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, let's start with Fulton. Oh, there's another marksmanship challenge. I'll do these later. They're kind of boring.
Let's get this mission started. Complete the mission and proceed to the Fulton...
Got it. Mission prep. Where are you, Hideo? My homie. There he is. You're gonna work wonders, buddy. Grenade. C4. Empty mag for distraction. Smoke grenade, sure. Is there anything else I need? Supply, I don't need that. Solid magazine, liquid magazine. I don't really need that. Yeah, I'm good. Ration, binos, Fulton. Surround indicator. What else we got? Analyzer. Sure. Alright. Let's get this mission started.